definitely not mentioned in the job description. Surely, I think, as I continue my slow progress to the back of the house, this can't be right. Why shouldn't I just present myself at the front door? But the psychiatric nurse who briefed me was adamant that I shouldn't ring the doorbell. There would be no point. The man I have come to see would never appear. Robert believes that government agencies are conspiring to murder him. So instead of answering the door, Robert would be hiding in terror, keeping silent and still and crouching below window height. The only way to reach him is to give the secret signal. 3 knocks on the window at the side of the house. And so, feeling somewhat self-conscious, this is what I do. Sure enough, the kitchen door opens a fraction. Robert's apprehensive face appears, and I am politely hurried inside. The house is dark and silent. Curtains are drawn, kitchen blinds closed. No radio plays. No music lightens the gloom. The place, like Robert, is on edge. It's as if the house is holding its breath, desperate not to give itself away. Straining to detect the disaster that one day, who knows, maybe today, is sure to come calling. Robert leads me down the murky hallway into a tiny living room. Actually, the room is not especially small. It just seems that way because it's so full of stuff. Every surface seems to be occupied. There are stacks of newspapers and books, towers of cassette cases, CDs and videos. Piles of neatly folded laundry lurk in unexpected corners. Even the carpet is covered with layers of rugs. In front of a large television is an armchair, and beside the armchair is a small table on which sits a pile of Radio Times, mugs and cups, a half-full ashtray, and several packets of medication. Below on the carpet stand 2 jumbo-sized bottles of no-brand generic cola. In the corner, a standard lamp supplies the only light in the house. Strikingly, what there isn't in this crammed and cluttered room is much in the way of decoration. No pictures on the bare walls, no photographs on the shelves, no souvenirs of happier times. I introduce myself with what I hope is a friendly smile, but Robert meets my eye only briefly. "Where shall I sit?" I ask brightly. With a mumbled apology, he clears some newspapers from an armchair, and I lower myself into it. Robert lights a cigarette. His fingers, their tips yellowed by nicotine, tremble. In truth, we are probably both as nervous as each other. Robert is anxious because he is meeting a stranger. He doesn't see many people these days. He rarely leaves the house, and relationships with family and friends have largely withered away over the years of isolation. Now, he has to decide whether to open up to me. Can he trust this young guy he's only just met with his innermost thoughts and feelings? As for me, I'm still carrying around the baggage of my undergraduate experimental psychology reading. In schizophrenia, I was taught, we are beyond the pale of rationality. We're in the badlands of mental illness. Those who develop the disorder are therefore regarded as marginal too. As mental health professionals, we can't really relate to them as we would other patients. We shouldn't talk to them about their experiences. In my mind, too, are the warnings from my recent risk assessment training. Remain vigilant for possible trouble. Check for exits and position your chair accordingly. But as Robert and I begin to chat, I realised that the official version was nonsense. I saw that Robert could be eloquent and engaging, eminently capable of describing his feelings. And far from being irrational, those feelings made perfect sense in light of Robert's life experiences.